Until today, a lot of men still don't understand how to be a better husband to their wives. They still don't know how to perfectly communicate or effectively communicate with their women. Yet they want that great communication. They want the wife to really understand uh, where they're coming from, but still fail on effectively communicate with them. Because in communication, you have uh, the listening, the talking, but you also have the response. Okay, and they still don't know how to create opportunities to really experience intimacy and emotional connection. In this section, in this segment, we are going to talk about it. So sit tight and follow me to our life and see. The question that I often receive from men are this: how can I become a better husband today? How can I better communicate effectively with my wife? How can I create an environment that promotes true intimacy with my wife, but also quality time through emotional connection? Those three questions often comes from men. And today in this segment, I would like to help you guys answer those. And this segment today is the husband perspective on marriage. See, I didn't know all that when I got married, when I first got married. I didn't know all that because I never been taught. I didn't even know. And I honestly believe that my pops probably didn't know how to communicate those things with me. He did what he learned from his father, and his father from his father and his father, and so on. Okay. But I had to see that because I didn't want to be the image my father projected. I always wanted to be different. However, I didn't know how to be different. I didn't know how to be different. So I had to see that. And I said to myself, I need to be mentored. I need some men that I've already walked the walk to teach me how to talk the walk or walk the talk. So I've learned that a great husband is somebody who will sacrifice himself for the betterment of his wife. That's a great husband. How does he do that? The first step you guys need to understand is you have to see yourself in your wife because she is your body. Let me read you something. Uh this is works that my wife and I we're producing right now. We on a serial writing two books, uh how to do married God's way or doing married God's way. And this is one of the segment that we wrote together that says the role of a husband reveals a multifaceted responsibility, one that extends far beyond providing for the family's material needs. And a Christian husband is first and foremost a spiritual leader charged with the vital task of nurturing his family's faith. So, like a shepherd guiding his flock, he leads by example, displaying unwavering leadership through faith, prayerful attitude, and humility. His actions echo louder than his words, teaching his family the values of love, forgiveness, divine devotion through everyday interactions. This is how you become a better husband. Genesis 18:19 says, For I have known or chosen or acknowledged him, which is Abraham, my own, so that he may teach and command his children and the sons of his house after him to keep the way of the Lord and to do what is just and righteous, so that the Lord may bring Abraham what he has promised him. Understand, being a better husband is projecting yourself in the future, the generations to come, your bloodline, your children. You don't only sit and say, I have to enjoy everything today. No. What about the legacy that you're supposed to leave behind? You see, a good father is the one that leaves legacy, but a great husband is the one that brings along his wife to help him manage the buildup of the legacy. How do you become a great husband? You become a great husband by, first of all, leading your family and nurturing your family's faith. Yo, starting with your wife. So you need to start to teach your wife how to become like you. That's the first thing. So that's a spiritual journey. Then you have to develop the leadership characteristic in her. You have to lead by example. How do you do that? You display unwavering leadership through faith. Your faith in God has to be strong. It cannot be wavered. You have to have a prayerful attitude. No matter what comes your way, you need to always communicate with God. Never be quick to make decision. Always talk to God like David was. So you have to have a prayerful attitude, coupled with humility. There is no way God can praise you, can lift you up without you being humble. Humility is a sign that you are connected to the divine, that you are connected to God. Humility is the sign that God is the one leading you and guiding you. And when you are humble, now your family, your wife can carry the torch, helping you while you are working, wrestling, tussling. She's the one bringing the light, showing you. That's being a better husband. Yeah, how can I be a better husband today? I just give you some right here. Yes, that's the key. Now we talk about the second point, which is listening. Okay, listening. How are you listening to your wife and being responsive to her needs? In order for you to better serve your wife, you have to better understand or listening to have a better understanding of her needs so you can meet her need. You can respond. And it says in First Peter 3:7, husband, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as the weaker vessel. You have to live with her in an understanding way. So I'm going to read from the book we're writing right now, chapter 3, Communicating with Love and Grace. So understand the communication is the process of exchanging information. Okay. Communication is the process of exchanging information, ideas, thoughts, or feelings between individuals or group. So it involves a sender, a message, a medium, or channel of communication, and a receiver. So effective communication between husband and wife goes beyond mere exchange. It requires the understanding of the message by the recipient in a way that aligns with the sender's intention. So you need to understand where she's coming from. So you have to pay attention to whatever to everything she's saying. So when you do that, you honor her. That means that she is so much important that you block the time to focus on her, to focus on her saying, to focus on everything she's telling you. So this is very important. And we know there are multiple or various ways to communicate. You have verbal communication, you have non-verbal communication, you have visual communication, you have written communication. All this is to help you better understand your wife in a way that honors her. So effective communication is a fundamental aspect of your interaction with her, that plays a crucial role in relationship, work environment, and societal interactions. Understand, man, that to listen your wife is to honor her, and honoring her in a way that promotes honors. Okay, that promotes honor, and that honor will create in you the the pattern to better respond to our needs. It's not easy at all. It's not. The mistake the most men do is we want to love the women how we feel or the way we want to love her. Okay? That's not how it works. We must love our wives how she want or they need to be loved. That's how they're gonna connect with us. Some women needs to be loved like babies. Love her that way. That's how she's going to respond to you. I'm just gonna love you the way I was raised, or the way my pops loved me. That was tough love, so I'm gonna give you tough love. No, it doesn't work that way. Some might like tough love. So you can love them like you love them a baby. No, that's not they gonna respond. So you need to learn all that, and to learn all that, that has to be from better listening. That will lead you to a better understanding, and that understanding we create the pattern to honor her through your way of responding to her needs. When your wife start to have attitude, it's time for you to stop the world and listen, because she's trying to communicate. She's trying to give you information because something is bothering her. Stop the time. Nothing is worth taking your time away from your family. Nothing except God. God Himself will be the first to tell you, before you come to me, make sure everything is in order within your household. Before you come and sit with me to negotiate whatever contract, make sure your household is in order. Because once you're here in this room, I don't need you to be disturbed. I don't need you to be physically present but spiritually outside. I need your undivided attention. And the third point, the question that we always get is, or the question that we ask people, are you creating opportunities for quality time and affection with your wife? Are you creating opportunities for quality time and affection with your wife? Excuse me. So let me share some with you. Um, Quality time is an affection with your wife is a way to serve and minister to her. You want your wife to minister to you? You need to minister to her first. When God say you must love me, it's because He loves us first. So you want your wife to love you, love her first. You want your wife to respect you, respect her first. You want your wife to serve you, start to serve, because she needs to be trained and you have the ability to do so. Yes. How do you do that? You have to do it through nurturing intimacy and emotional connection, which involves fostering a deep and meaningful bond with your wife, cultivating trust, understanding, and vulnerability in that relationship. I repeat, how do you create opportunities for quality time and affection with your wife? Through nurturing intimacy and emotional connection, which involves fostering a deep and meaningful bond with your wife, cultivating trust, understanding, and vulnerability within your relationship. Very important, very key. It requires an open communication, empathy, and a willingness to share emotions, ultimately strengthening the emotional ties between you two. But a husband has to be the initiator. You have to be the one that initiate those. You have to do it. You have to do it. Very important. Okay, very important. And whew, so for husband, fostering intimacy and emotional connection with your wives involves actively listening to her thoughts and feelings, creating a safe space for vulnerability and being attentive to her needs. So how do you create opportunities for quality time and affection with her? By fostering intimacy and emotional connection with with them through active listening, of her thoughts and feelings. Automatically that leads you to create a safe space for vulnerability and being attentive to her needs. That's how you create opportunity for quality time, whether it's in the house or outside. That's how you do that. Very important. Now we have the Sons of Solomon's that you guys can read that say, "Let him kiss me with the kisses of the mouth of his mouth, for your love is better than wine." Yes, that's what you need to do. The kisses of your mouth, that doesn't mean physically go and kiss her lips. No, here the woman is talking about the words that come out of your mouth. Honey, you're beautiful. Honey, I'm grateful to have you. You're the most amazing wife or being on earth. I feel so enamored when I come around you. Those type of words lift up the spirit of your wife, create a safe environment for the vulnerability to be displayed. When she's vulnerable, that's when she's willing now and open to receive. And then you start to fill her up with great, with praise. And God can see that He is being honored by the way you're honoring your wife. Very important. Very important, man. So this is how you are going to truly grow as a leader, grow as a husband, grow as a spiritual guide to your family, starting with your wife. That's how you set the tone for the generation to come, for your children, how you going to raise them, how you going to bring them up, how you going to lead them. Now the two shall become one. So very important, very important. So why do we do marriage God's way? We're doing marriage God's way so we can honor God, we can glorify Him, we can worship Him through our actions, our words, the way we treat our spouse, we treat one another. That's how we honor God. That's how we worship in Him. That's how we bring Him in the midst of our relationship. And just like the word say, He stand in the midst of those that worship Him in spirit and truth. When you act like that, that truly shows that you walking in spirit and truth, and God is your leader. And when you are led by God, there's no way you're gonna fail. That's the reason why we do marriage God's way, because we want to render, to give back to God what He already gave us. That's the reason why we're doing marriage God's way. Very important. So, guys, we this is the promotion time. So we're promoting right now our book. Okay, doing marriage God's way. Very important, guy. Very important book. Go and purchase. Grab yours on Amazon right now. Go type William T. Manime or Nikia Manime. Okay, or you can just go doing marriage God's way. Grab yours right now. All the teaching that we give you, you will find them inside. Very important because that helps build a strong bond between a husband and wife. Okay, very, very necessary. So this is the French version of it. Faire le mariage selon le plan de Dieu. For my French speakers out there, ok, pour tous ceux qui parlent français, voici le manuel pour vous aussi. Il est en langue française. Ok, very important, très important. And we have the husband journal. Okay, voici le journal pour le mari, the husband journal. Very important, guys. Go and purchase yours. You will not regret it. That's an amazing investment. You can't have a husband without his wife. So we have right here doing marriage God's way, the wife journal. Okay. Voici pour la femme, this is the wife journal right now. So go get yours, go and purchase yours on Amazon. William T. Manime or Nikia Manime. Or you can just go by doing Marriage God's Way and you will see all our books there. Okay. Go and purchase yours. Very, very key, very important. And right now you see the link below. Um, this is for you guys to book your 30-minute consultation with a manime. Okay, you have the link, you can click. Don't forget to share to everybody that you guys know. And besides that, we have the link right here, guys, to go and purchase your book on Amazon. There's the link below. This is Black Friday, y'all. Just go. It's great deals before the book go back up to the normal price. Go get yours right now. Nikki and I, we are getting ready to just build up a book club where we are going deeper and in teaching what we learn, what we receive, and I guarantee you guys, it's a life changer because it changed our lives. It changed the life of many people around us, those that we're talking to, and really, this is going to give God an important and prominent place in your relationship, in your heart, because it wants to be the core of your relationship. So this was learn how to do marriage God's way with William and Nikia, impacting lives, guys. Just stay tuned for episode 10, and today was episode 9, and we just take pleasure in coming out and teaching you guys all the secrets that we've learned that transformed our marriage. So see you next time, and God bless you.